channel. My videos are about upcycling, recycling and reloving old and broken down pieces of furniture, outdated home decor, or what one would call junk, and trying to give them a new look. The idea of this channel is to try and share with you the different techniques that I would have learned throughout the years. And I'm still learning new techniques today because there's always new products out on the market. And I keep watching other YouTubers who share their ideas and creativity with everybody. I hope to be able to inspire you in some way, as other YouTubers have inspired me. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me, please put them down in the comments section below, so I will be able to answer you. The other day we went for a drive around the area, and as we were driving I saw this very big store which said Svuota tutto. Svuota tutto means empty everything. So these kind of shops will come to you if you've sold a house or you want to clear out your garage, and they come and pick up all your junk and they put it in this large warehouse for resale. So since Vic and I both love to go and have a browse around, we decided to go into the store. I ended up buying this old wooden chest because, as you would see from my videos, I just love wooden chests. So let's go and start today's project, which is this old wooden trunk. When we bought it, it did have some gaps and rusty nails all over the place, but Vic managed to remove everything, sort everything out, fill in the gaps, and we're ready to start. So here you see the old wooden trunk that we bought. It was in a much worse state than you can see here. Vic patched it up and nailed on some parts, so I can start working on it. As always, step 1 is giving it a light sanding. The top part needed a lot of wood filler to fill up the empty spaces. Unfortunately, the video wasn't recording at this time, but here you can see how much filling I did. When the wood filler is dry, you have to give it another light sanding to smoothen it. Here I'm giving it some more wood filler because the large areas sink in when it dries, so you have to retouch it. I decided to paint the top. Since it had a lot of wood filler, I decided to paint the top all black to cover the wood filler well. And Paddy is always around inspecting what I'm doing. I was too lazy to go in and get a bigger brush, so I'm using a very small brush, but I find painting so relaxing. I decided to go for this beautiful color from the Frenchic al fresco range called Duckling. After the second coat, I left it to dry and gave it a sanding to give it a distressed old look. I didn't have the stencil I had in mind for this trunk, so I went on the Etsy store and I found the perfect stencil. So I paid for this pattern and I used my Cricut machine to cut out the stencil. I wiped down where I will be putting the stencil and I put the stencil in place. I put down the stencil with the transfer tape, since the stencils I cut with the Cricut machine are just one-time stencils. And there is the finished stencil. The next step is to stencil the top of the trunk. I mask down the large stencil so it won't move, and I start tapping. When I start tapping, I check the work immediately to see if I like the color. When I'm happy with the color, I carry on tapping till I've finished the whole stencil. To continue with the design, All I do is overlap the end piece of the first stencil. I decided to give the hardware a rusty aged look rather than painting them just black. So I masked off the areas around so I won't get any paint on the freshly painted areas. And I'm using these two-step paint finishes by Blade. Very easy to use. First apply step 1, and when it's still wet you apply step 2 and you just tap it on. With a 220 grit sandpaper, I sanded off the stenciled area to give it a more distressed antique look. So here we are with today's project, and Paddy moved so people can see it. Thank you, Paddy. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you would like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel Crafts to Love by Caroline. You can also press the notification bell next to the subscribe button so you will be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you all again for watching this video. I will see you on my next creative video. Till then, stay safe and bye bye.